Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and off the spectrum. My name is Prince Kasuna, and today I'm back with episode 2 of FMAB, Assigned Male at Birth, Full Metal Eclipse Brotherhood. Just quick disclaimer: if you watched the first video, I mean, if you're watching this one and you didn't watch the first one, you should watch the first one. But I have actually seen this episode before, years ago. I don't remember what happened. I mean, I know what happens, but I don't remember what happens. I only remember certain things. I don't know the full sequences of events and all that. I do remember what this episode is generally about. Of the 4 episodes that I watched before, this one was easily my favorite, easily the best one. It's a lot. It's an ordeal. So I'm very excited to get back into it. This episode alone, honestly, is one of the reasons that I always wanted to come back to this show, even though I never actually did. But now we're finally doing it, man. We're finally doing it. So if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Even if you're not new here, please hit the subscribe button. Even if you're not new here, you may not have hit it already, so go ahead, check to see that you have. Okay, and like the video too. Don't forget to comment down below as well. I'm looking very much forward to this. Okay, I am just kind of hanging out. I just got home from work. I'm sipping a White Claw. It's White Claw Wednesday, my dudes. Delicious. Don't know how much of that came through the mic, but I took a big sip there. Okay. What else do I want to say? If you're still paying attention, go ahead and guess what flavor White Claw I'm drinking right now. I don't know if this video is actually going to get uploaded on a Wednesday or not, but let's just say that it is a White Claw Wednesday spiritually. It's actually not even Wednesday right now. But every day is Wednesday when you're drinking White Claw. So, you know, in addition to leaving a like and subscribing, write a comment below about either, you know, the deep conversation we're going to have about this episode, or just guess what flavor White Claw I'm drinking, you know, because I won't tell you. It'll be a secret between you and me. All right, anyway, let's not get too far behind. Let's make sure that everything's actually working. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, you can't make gold. Yep. Right. Okay. They talked about this last time, the law of equivalent exchange, which I think is a real thing. I don't think it's something they just made up. It's just something that has extra kind of connotations within this world specifically, where alchemy is a lot more powerful than it is in real life. Okay, but they went all through all of this before, and I know this episode is going to deal with it in let's just say heavy. They're going to focus on it heavily. Yep. Human transmutation. They mentioned this last time, right? That's why Ed is in the suit. Sorry, Ed. That's why Al is a suit of armor. He's not in the suit of armor. He is the suit of armor, and that's why Ed has no arm and leg. Right, he's missing a leg too, right? So we're gonna hear the story about how this all happened. I remember it being absolutely fucking miserable. Oh, don't show me a dog. I know what's coming. Aw. But that breaks the law of equivalent exchange, like we were just talking about. He can't create something out of nothing. It probably is. Poor boys. Okay. So that's why they want one. That makes sense. They want a Philosopher's Stone because they think it might be able to break the law of equivalent exchange and possibly get them their bodies back. Specifically Al, obviously, it's more important. Ed's fine with his metal arm and leg, but Al could use some help.
これがあれば、アルの体を取り戻せるかもしれないのに。そう、もっと詳しく書いとけよ。アル、何？今度こそ当たりだといいな。
It won't be.
そうだね。
そうだね. I'm not drinking soda. I'm drinking White Claw. どこ？あらま。
また父さんの書斎を散らかして。あらダメよ。そんなところに落書きしちゃう。
You can't just draw. Hold on. You can't just draw with chalk on wood.
それ錬金術よね。
Oh God, that's okay. That's fire.
いない人にどうやって習うのさ。本読んだら
Damn. How can we learn from someone who's not here? That's fucked up. So that's interesting though that they've always been interested in. Yeah, they've always been interested in it. Their mom doesn't seem to know very much about it. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's that alchemy thing, right? You created a bird out of nothing." Crazy that she's letting them alchemize her wood floors. My mom would never. Actually, my dad was the one who cared more about the wood floors in our house. Now that I think about it, they both cared though. They're much more clean than the than any of us kids were.
やっちゃいけないことだった。そんなことないわ。すごい。さすが父さんの子ね。母さんみんなに自慢しちゃおう。
That's fucking cute. Can't wait for her to fucking die.
それが嬉しくて、俺たちは錬金術にのめり込んだ。でも、その年の夏、流行り病に見舞われて、母さんは行ってしまった。兄ちゃん、お腹すいた。
Oh, don't fucking do this to me.
寒いし、帰ろうよ。
Don't make me sad. I'm just kidding. This is like the least sad part of the entire show so far. Alright, it's gonna be the least sad part of the episode. Damn. No mom or dad. Damn, 1904? I just want to say real quick, like, it's really cool to have alternate universe stuff where it's just like, oh yeah, this is like the same as our universe, except they've had alchemy this whole time. So society's at a very different place in 1904 than it was in real life in 1904. I always fuck with stuff like that. I think that's really cool. I like that it just makes it feel a little bit more grounded in our reality, right? Because I don't know. You just have some things to grasp on in terms of just like, oh, these things are like rooting me into the story, like making me able to relate these things to actual real life experiences, you know? Just makes it feel a little bit more personal.
作るのはやっちゃいけないことだって本に書いてあったよ。だから二人だけの秘密な。またここに来てる。なんだよ、ウィンリー。
Who is Winry? Is that their sister? I know they haven't told me who she is yet. Okay. They're not related. Are they cousins? They might be cousins. But she's not a little sister. Oh, okay, they're probably living with her now that they don't have a parent. Aww. Ed's so fucking... Or not Ed. Al's so fucking cute. Damn. What the hell is happening? What kind of grandmother lets their kid, like, you know, the grandchildren talk to them that way? That's crazy. I get a sense though that she kind of liked going back and forth with him like that. You know, people who are like that, you know, just kind of live for that kind of stuff. They always love jawing at each other. Ooh, I know what this is. I recognize this scene, I think. Aw, he didn't say fuck yeah. I know this scene. I knew it. It's the fuck yeah scene. For those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, please look this up. There's a version of this scene that the English dub actors did where he says "fuck yeah" there, and they like actually recorded it in character. Like it looks like a meme that someone just like dubbed over, but no, it's the actual voice actors. It's really funny. He just turns around and this little kid's just like "fuck yeah." It's really funny. Anyway, I almost want to like switch over to the English video and see what it sounds like in English.
野菜スープに牛乳を突っ込むっつう考えがすげえよ。科学者にもそういう発想の転換が必要だな。そんなもんかな。
That's cool.
人体錬成もきっとそういう発想が必要なんだよ。
No, I like that a lot. Just, you know, looking for creativity in like, you know, unusual places. Because he's right, just like ingenuity. I always wonder about that when it comes to like food. How do people figure out how food works? You know? Back in the day, hundreds of years ago, that just like, oh, we put these two things together and then it'll just work. No idea, no clue. But you know, any pursuit is like that. Any scientific or artistic pursuit is like that. You know, you're just like, what if I tried this and just see if it works.
それから俺たちは母さんを蘇らせるために人体錬成について調べ、錬金術の先生の下で腕を磨いた。
That Lust? Is that woman supposed to be relevant? She kind of looks like Lust a little bit. Maybe just because she has dark hair and like a stern face. Maybe she's no one important, but I don't know. It seems interesting that they designed a character for this. They could have just mentioned that and had her not be important. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain her importance as we go on. I shouldn't be pausing so often. Dude, why do I love this shot so much? Again, I'm pausing too much, but just the curve of this road to the house, it's not just a straight road leading up to the house. Like, just this little curvature here makes it so much more dynamic and interesting of a shot. It also kind of gives the vibe that something's a little bit off here. I mean, obviously, the blood red sky gives you that information as well. But you see what I mean? That scene looked like a normal shot of a house, except something was slightly off, right? And that tips us off that, like, okay, shit's about to go down. It's just very simple storytelling stuff. But, you know, very effective. Because it's subtle, you know. I don't think that's soul data. I think that's DNA. Yeah, this is gonna go well. I already know this doesn't go well. We all know this isn't gonna go well. Oh shit, that's gnarly. Uh-oh. Don't stick your head in there. That's not good at all. What the hell is this? I don't remember this at all. What the fuck? Whoa, what the hell? That's crazy. He's just talking to God right now. That's fire. Damn. That's brutal. He's a fucking kid. Man. I don't remember this part at all. This is almost brand new to me. Wow. This is a crazy looking shot, man. What the hell? Oh, it's double helix. It's like a DNA strand. Or maybe it's not double helix, but it kind of has the same vibe. Your mom is dead. Nothing you can do to bring her back, homie. Out of reach. Hmm. So it wasn't actually trying to kill him. Just trying to help him see the truth. Hmm. I think that's the wrong takeaway. Okay. He was just like, oh, my mom's soul still exists. I can still bring her back. That's not the point of what the guy's trying to tell you at all. Granted, you're a little kid, so of course you're just going to see what you want to see. But like, bro, that's that's not what it is, right? The point was that she's right there, but you know, forever out of reach. She only exists as a memory now. She's not real. You can't bring her back. That wasn't the point. What the hell does that mean? Ooh. I don't know that that's equivalent at all. That's fucked up. I mean, it's better than Al. Al doesn't exist anymore. Maybe this is why people don't do this. How does he not bleed out there? That's fun. Nothing unsettling about that. I love that it's upside down too. Yeah. You traded your brother for this. I'm surprised there's even this much left of their mom. Why was there a suit of armor there? That's fucking crazy.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Why did they say it on the way in and not the way out? Full Metal Alchemist. Ooh. I'm still kind of reeling for the other thing. I don't really care what's happening right now. Isaac McDougall. Yeah, we're gonna learn anything new about him. What does that mean? Oh, okay. They don't know either. Cool. But you care about them a lot more than you let on, right? Ah, he was the one who chose to make him a state alchemist. You didn't answer the question. What the hell? Roy, answer the goddamn question. Roy, what the hell? I guess what he was just saying there kind of does. Oh, look at that. It's the same picture as before, but look at everything's deteriorating, right? It's all fall, and all the colors are a lot lighter, right? Remember, it was a brighter green before, now it's darker yellow, and there's less clouds in the sky. Like, there was a swirling of clouds up here before, and now it's just, like, kind of empty, you know? It's representative of how much they've lost, how much their lives and their, in this case, bodies have deteriorated, right? So he's the one who investigated this. Puppy. Jesus. Dude, don't yell at the poor kid. He's fucking 11 years old.
驚きました。優れた錬金術師がいると聞いて訪ねてきたのですが、まさかこんな子供が不完全とはいえ人体錬成を行い、魂の定着まで成し遂げるとは。
Yeah, that's crazy.
国家錬金術師になる資質が十分あります。
Yeah.
国家錬金術師になると、有事の際は兵士として働くことになりますが、
Okay.
同時に様々な特権や最高レベルの研究が可能となるのです。この子たちが元の体に戻る。
Right.
あるいは。
Okay. I was confused about that because they didn't seem like the type of people that would like to work for anybody. It seems like they're kind of working on their own, so they still kind of have that vibe, but Roy is just like bringing them in so that they have resources, right? I really like that he was upfront about that, you know, resources to help them, you know, live and become productive members of society, but also potentially get their bodies back. Interesting. So Roy is the homie. I said this in the first episode. Everybody talks about how much they like Roy. So I'm trying to like I'm picking at everything that he does. I hope it doesn't come across as nitpicky. I'm curious to know why he's so popular, right? So I'm hyperanalyzing everything he does.
私はこの子たちの家に行ったのさ。あれは人間なんかじゃなかった。
Yeah, to say that he performed at least he's right. That I wouldn't call that human. It didn't work.
どうぞ。ありがとう。
Hmm.
少尉さん。リザでいいわ。リザホークアイ。
I was gonna say, what is her name? I couldn't remember. I was like, who is this girl? I figured they would tell me though, and they did. Good show.
リザさんは人を撃ったことがあるの？
No, guns don't work in this universe.
あるわ。
Okay, maybe. Maybe I should shut up.
お父さんも母さんも戦場に連れて行かれて殺されたから。その上、エドとアルを連れて行こうとしてる。
行くかどうかはあの子たちが自分で決めることよ。
Hmm.
そう。自分で決めること。
All these kids have such tragic backstories. These poor kids, they're all babies.
進むのかとどまるのか。
絶望のまま一生を終えるか、可能性を求めて軍に神戸を垂れるか。
それを決めるのはあの子たち自身。
I feel like they have no choice. What else are they gonna do with their lives?
体に戻るために前に進むべきだろう。たとえそれが泥の川だったとしても。
Yeah, he's right. It's gonna be like that either way. There's nothing I can really do about
リ
it.
ザさんはなぜ軍人になったの？
守るべき人がいるから。
Okay.
帰るぞ。
はい。
It's an interesting little dynamic here because, you know, I was talking about last episode how like they were talking about corruption within the military and the police force and stuff, but like they didn't really specify what the corruption was. They just said there is corruption. It's interesting that we see it through the eyes of this little girl who like lost her parents to the war and, you know, fighting and stuff like that. But also, you know, having both sides of it where she's asking Riza, I think I already forgot her name, like why she's into it, and she's just like, I have people I don't want to protect, right? So, you know, even though we had a guy in the first episode telling us like, oh, the military is all bad, we are seeing good people within the military force who are trying to do actual good for the world. So it's going to be a nuanced thing for sure, for sure.
じゃあ、さよならね、お嬢さん。ウィンリーです。
Winry. Winrar.
ウィンリー。
I'm calling her Winrar from now on. That's really funny. It just popped into my
ま
head.
た会えるといいね。
I hope we'll meet again too, Winrar.
来るでしょうか。
来るさ。
あの少年、無気力な目をしてましたけど。
そうかね。あれは火のついた目だ。
Yeah. He's not going to take the sitting down. It's not who he is.
後悔しないかい？
もう決めたことだから。手術とリハビリでどれぐらいかかる？
だいたい3年ってとこだね。
That's crazy.
1年だ。
What?
血へどを吐くことになる。
Dog, you're a child.
ある。もう少し我慢して
I guess children are already
俺が元の
growing,
体に戻してやる。
so maybe that helps.
その時は兄さんの体も一緒だよ。
Damn. Love me a good match cut. That's crazy. They can just fight the suit of armor hand to hand. Obviously, Al's not trying to hurt him, but
おう、あとは錬金術だ。あれ以来使ってないからな。
そっか。僕の魂を錬成した時以来の。
thanks for that, by the way. Why did he have to say it like that?
兄さん。
おお、バッチリバッチリ。
すごい
Ooh.
よ兄さん。錬成時もなしに先生と同じことができるようになったんだね。
あるもん。
The teacher does it. Okay. Maybe the teacher is an interesting character then. Teacher doesn't also doesn't need a circle? Ah. I thought that was the special thing about Ed, is that he doesn't need a circle to do it. I mean, maybe that's one of the special things about him, but who's this teacher then? Now I want to know.
できないよ兄さん。
あれを見なかったのか。
あれって？
Oh, any of that. Yeah.
なんでもない。
No, Al was gone already.
私のオートメール返金させてまで。
俺の頭は変形してもいいのか
Yeah, what the hell, man?
さあ、バカ。可愛げのねえ機械オートだぜ。
When did WinRAR
可愛げ
become
なくて結
a
構。
mechanist?
機械オート結構。私、あんたが元の体に戻るまでサポートするって決めたんだから。
はあ。
Al. I love Al. I think Al might be my favorite already. He hasn't done much of anything yet. No, none of them have, but Al is just adorable. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at the transformation there. That's so fucking cute. Hell yeah.
試験を見学されるとはお珍しい。
何12歳の子供が来たというのでな。
So he did do it in a year.
そのために見ておこうと
That's crazy.
おお、鋼の義手か。
頭部の内乱で。
Hmm.
ああ、イシュバールには手を焼いたな。
誰？
バカ、キングブラッドレイ大相当閣下だ。
That's the Führer King. Seriously, what's the difference? Why is he both?
試験を始めたまえ。
錬成人を書く道具は持っているか。
いらないよ、そんなもん。
He just does that. That's a pretty good way to flex.
錬成人もなしに。
You need anything to draw with? No. I'm good. Damn, that's clean as hell. I wish I could do that. That's a really nice looking weapon. He's not actually gonna hurt him.
要人暗殺があるかもしれないからさ。この試験方法を見直した方がいいんだ。
He's just making a point. Why would you just let random people you don't know make weapons in your house? That's an excellent question. Dog, he literally talked to God. Of course, he knows better than anybody. I know he's 12, but he literally talked to God. He knows more about the world than you do. In a way. Granted, like I said, he did misunderstand what the point of that was. Oh. All right, Mr. Führer King.
いつ抜いたんだよ。
When did he draw his sword?
兄さん、
Oh, this is
試験
pretty.
大丈夫かな。
I like how Al is a little...
ね、ある。
I don't know what that is, the little ribbon on Al's head. It gives him so much personality, actually.
この村出て行っちゃうの。
Does Al think he's not going with him?
資格の証、銀時計。背面書と
I guess at this point, it's just Ed. Yeah, no, Al's not there.
大総統も随分とまた皮肉な目を。
Full Metal Alchemist?
いや、おめでとう。これで君も晴れて軍の犬だ。
Rough, rough, bitch. Bark, bark.
何時エドワード・エルリックを国家錬金術師に任命し
Honestly, it's a very sick name.
鋼
そう国家錬金術師に与えられる2つが
I'm curious what other names are.
鋼の錬金術師
That's a really cool name. Yeah, he's happy with it. That was quite a transformation. I want to see that again. Hold on. That was well animated too. It felt very natural. Awesome.
兄さんそろそろ着くよ
リオールか
Is this back home?
町にアルの体を元に戻す手が
No. This is where they were being taken to next. Yeah, looking for lost stone. All right, cool. I'm gonna skip this. Does skipping the credits hit you to the yeah, it does. Okay. Show me the preview.
リオールの町を訪れたエドとアルが死者の復活を標榜する男コーネロと出会う。
Ah, okay.
祈り信じよされば救われん。そう唱えるコーネロの指に赤く光る賢者の石があった。
Right, okay.
次回鋼の錬金術師フルメタルアルケミスト第3話邪教の町。
All right.
真実から目を背けることで得られる幸せとは。
Okay. I actually did want to watch that because I don't remember what happens. The next episode is the one I remember the least. I just remember they were in that city and like the tower and stuff was happening. Anyway. Yeah, that was a, that was brutal. But I already knew a lot of that stuff that happened, right? I knew about the not bringing the mom back from the dead. I kind of forgot that she comes back at like the weird skeleton thing. I did forget about that, but that makes sense. I definitely, remember that now. That whole thing with him talking to God was, how did I forget that? I guess that was so just, bizarre and out there that it just didn't, I just didn't know how to feel about it or what to think about it. I still kind of don't. But yeah, it's really nice to have that information kind of layered in without. I'm sure we'll get more about like them and their backstory and stuff like that. I still don't know who Winrar is. Is she their cousin or just like a friend? I'm honestly not sure. Not important. But anyway, we're getting good insight into not just the Elric brothers, but also Roy and, what's her name, Riza? I'm going to feel so bad if I'm getting that wrong. But also the military. Even what's his face? The Fuhrer King. We got some more insight on him. Apparently he's too fast to see with the naked eye. That's kind of terrifying for your glorious leader there. Anyway, I'm looking forward to continuing this. I definitely agree that there's a lot of potential to be had here. I'm eager to see more. I'm glad I'm finally committing to actually watching this now. They're doing a very good job of setting things up and giving you the idea that there's just like a lot that is going to happen, And it seems like, too, based on what we saw in the next episode, they're going to get in this kind of habit of searching specifically for people, alchemists, whatever, that have some sort of claim of bringing people back to life. So it's good to see that their goals are still the same. They just also kind of want to get their bodies back, too. They still want to see their mother, but getting their bodies back might be more tangible. Kind of one of those things in filmmaking where like you give a character a goal where they think that they're spending the entire show going for that goal, but that goal is either unattainable or not what they really need, right? So they either get that goal and then realize it's not all cracked up to be, or they just realize that that's not what they actually need. They need something different and they shift focus. So to me, it seems like they're just going to shift focus. I doubt they're going to bring their mom back to life, but they might get their bodies back. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't watched the first episode, go watch that, right? Hit all the buttons, like I said at the beginning. The like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please check to see that you have or haven't. Comment what flavor White Claw you think I'm drinking right now. Actually, I haven't finished it. I should kill it real quick. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you watch the next episode as well. I will talk to you soon. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter too. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. I do other stuff there as well. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I will see you soon. Good night, sweet princedom.